Do you remember when life felt simpler? When neighbors shared sugar, kids drank from the hose, and waste not, want not was more than just a saying. It was a way of life. Today, we're surrounded by convenience, but it's costing us a lot. So, let's take a walk back in time and rediscover 35 old-fashioned habits that can save you thousands every year, and maybe even bring a little peace back into your life. Because sometimes the best money-saving secrets aren't found in apps or spreadsheets. They're found in the way our grandparents lived thoughtfully, simply, and with purpose. So, let's bring some of that old wisdom back home. 1. Cook from scratch. Your grandma didn't buy pre-made meals. She made them. A few simple ingredients and a bit of time can save you hundreds a month. 2. Use everything twice. Glass jars become storage, old t-shirts become rags. Before tossing anything, ask, can I give this another life? 3. Hang clothes to dry. A sunny day, a gentle breeze, and lower electric bills. Sometimes the best dryer is nature itself. 4. Mend and repair. A needle and thread can save you a shopping trip. Clothes don't need to be replaced, they just need a little love. 5. Keep the lights off during the day. Let sunlight fill your home. It's free, warm, and comforting. 6. Bake your own bread. It costs less, tastes better, and fills your home with a smell that money can't buy. 7. Use cloth instead of paper. Cloth napkins, reusable towels, simple switches that add up big over time. 8. Grow herbs and vegetables. Even a windowsill garden can save you money and give you a little joy every time you pick something fresh. 9. Make your own cleaning products. Vinegar, baking soda, lemon, cheap, natural, and effective. 10. Turn down the heat and wear a sweater. Our grandparents knew it. Comfort doesn't always come from the thermostat. If you're finding this helpful so far, take a second to hit that like button. It tells me you're part of this little community that values simplicity, savings, and self-reliance. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. We share timeless tips like these every week. 11. Pay with cash. It's easy to swipe, but when you use real bills, you feel the money leaving your hands and spend less. 12. Keep a price book. Track what things really cost. That way, you'll spot a sale that's not so special. 13. Buy quality, not quantity. One sturdy pair of shoes will outlast 5 cheap ones. 14. Borrow, don't buy. Need a tool or a fancy outfit? Ask around. Your neighbor probably has it. 15. Cook once, eat twice. Leftovers are a gift from your past self. 16. Save your spare change. Those coins add up faster than you think, just like your grandparents' old coffee tin savings. 17. Use the library. Books, movies, classes, all free, just waiting for you. 18. Trade skills with friends. Fix their sink, they fix your car. The old barter system still works wonders. 19. Delay big purchases. Wait a week. If you still want it, maybe it's worth it. If not, you just saved yourself a regret. 20. Cook at home before eating out. Even one less takeout meal a week can save you hundreds a year. 21. Walk when you can. Saves gas, clears your mind. 22. Keep a small wardrobe. Less laundry, less clutter, less decision fatigue. 23. Make gifts instead of buying them. Homemade jams, candles, or crafts. Meaningful and inexpensive. 24. Save glass jars and containers. You'll never need to buy storage again. 25. Plan your meals. A simple list prevents impulse buys and food waste. 26. Preserve food. Canning, freezing, drying. Skills that make every harvest last longer. 27. Turn off and unplug electronics. Even the little lights on chargers cost you money over time. 28. Simplify entertainment. Game nights, picnics, walks. Joy doesn't have to come from a screen. 29. Make coffee at home. It's cozy, cheaper, and somehow tastes better when you brew it yourself. 30. Fix what's broken. Not everything needs replacing. Sometimes it just needs patience. The true culmination of this journey toward simplicity and thrift arrives not with a final purchase or a clever trick, but with a shift in perspective. 31. Practice gratitude. Contentment is the best savings plan. When you consciously appreciate what you already have, a warm home, a pantry with basics, the simple pleasure of a morning routine, You dismantle the relentless engine of consumer desire that constantly whispers you need more. This cultivated contentment is a protective financial force, quietly preventing countless impulse buys and the pursuit of fleeting satisfaction through spending. 32. Keep a small garden or even a few pots. Nothing feels better than eating something you grew yourself. This act connects you directly to the source of your sustenance, providing not just a few dollars saved on herbs or tomatoes, but a profound sense of accomplishment and a tangible reminder that the most valuable things often require patience and care, not money. 33. Share meals and time with neighbors. Community used to be our greatest currency. Maybe it still is. Reviving this practice replaces expensive outings with rich connection, transforms surplus from your garden into gifts, and builds a network of mutual support where tools, skills, and childcare are exchanged, not rented. It reinvests in a social fabric that makes life richer and less costly. 34. Track every expense. Awareness is the first step toward change. This is the practical anchor to the philosophical shift. It's the old-fashioned ledger that holds you accountable. Writing down each amount, no matter how small, shines a light on the silent leaks in your budget, turning vague anxiety about money into clear, actionable data. It's the mirror that reflects your true habits back to you. 35. Remember, simple doesn't mean less, it means enough. This is the core principle, the mantra that ties all the other habits together. It's the understanding that a life decluttered of excess, in possessions, in commitments, in financial drains, creates space for what is genuinely fulfilling. Peace of mind, time for relationships, and the quiet joy found in everyday moments. So, perhaps the ultimate secret to saving money isn't about frenetically discovering new digital hacks or chasing the latest app promising optimized spending. Maybe, in our hyper-modern pursuit of efficiency, we've been looking in the wrong direction altogether. Perhaps the true path to financial serenity and genuine abundance lies not forward into the unknown of technology, but backward into the well-trodden, sunlit paths of reclaimed old wisdom. These 35 habits are far more than a rigid checklist or a punitive austerity manual. They are an open-hearted invitation, a blueprint for a more intentional, conscious, and connected way of living. Each habit, from mending a sock to sharing a meal, is a single thread, but when woven together, they create a tapestry of a life built on the enduring principles of practicality, mindfulness, and authentic human connection. This isn't about recreating a bygone era in its entirety, but about selectively integrating its soul into our present. It's about recognizing that our grandparents' generation cultivated a profound resourcefulness, born not from scarcity alone, but from a deep-seated respect for objects, for time, for food, and for community. To bring even a handful of these habits back into your daily rhythm is to begin a quiet revolution in your own home. You will, without a doubt, notice the financial savings, the trimmed grocery bills, the vanished subscription fees, the jar of coins that becomes a tangible nest egg. These are the immediate measurable benefits, the clear victories on a spreadsheet. But to stop there is to miss the entire point. The deeper, more transformative reward, the true wealth, emerges gradually. It's a life that begins to feel more rooted, as you literally put seeds in soil and figuratively put down roots in your neighborhood. It's a life that grows more resilient, as you develop the skills to fix, to cook, to preserve, and to make do, freeing yourself from the brittle dependency on disposable goods and instant services. Ultimately, it becomes a life that feels more genuinely and authentically your own, defined less by the brands you buy and more by the values you cultivate and the simple joys you consciously choose. Because when you deliberately slow life down, when you choose to stir a pot, mend a seam, or walk to the library, you create pockets of calm that resist the frantic pace of consumption. In that chosen slowness, you make space for sufficiency to whisper that it is enough. And from that place of enough, gratitude doesn't just appear. It unfurls and grows naturally, like a well-tended plant. This gratitude is not directed toward the next thing you might acquire, but radiates from the abundant simplicity you have mindfully cultivated with your own hands and heart. It's a gratitude for the warmth of a homemade loaf, the quiet satisfaction of a repaired item, the laughter shared over a potluck dinner. This is the priceless dividend of old-fashioned living. Until next time, live simply not as a sacrifice, but as a liberation. Spend wisely as an act of stewardship over your life's energy. And above all, stay grateful for the profound richness that simplicity, once embraced, faithfully returns.